Good morning and welcome to the island of Corfu in northwestern Greece. As you can probably guess, I'm on my way to the airport to catch a flight. Today I'm kicking off an adventure that will take me across Greece in not a very straightforward way. We're going to go from here in the northwest all the way down to the southeast, and all of that on turboprops. I'm very curious to see if it all works out. I'm already checked in, so let's go through security and I'll explain more when I'm airside. And there we are, airside now. Security was a breeze, took just a few seconds, and now we're here. The airport is pretty much deserted. There are only 2 other passengers, and yeah, everything's kind of closed. There's no shop open here. It's kind of off-season now. It's November, and I guess as long as there is no flight to like Athens or something, there's really no need to open any shops here. Yeah, but that's how most of the Greek airports look like in off-season, because there's really very little traffic. I think they do have a few direct routes to like Central Europe, and even when you go to like the outer islands, most of the like restaurants and even like most of the hotels are closed in the winter season. But the benefit is that there are less crowds and it feels very relaxed. And it's not so hot. So what's my plan in Greece now? For some time now I've been thinking of doing an island hopping tour around Greece. Been researching some routes, connections between the different islands, and I came up with a routing that will take me all the way from here in the northwest to the southeast, and all of that on turboprop aircraft. It's going to be not less than 10 legs in total, and today we're going to start here in Corfu and fly the island hopper here in the west around the Ionian Islands. It goes from Corfu to the island of Zakynthos, with 2 stops on the way, and it's operated by Sky Express on an ATR 42-500. The first leg will take us from Corfu down to the town of Preveza, that is close to the island of Lefkada, and then we're going to continue to the island of Kefalonia before we reach the island of Zakynthos. And then from Zakynthos I'm going to catch a flight to Athens, so hopefully, if all goes well, I'm going to end up in Athens tonight. The inbound flights all seem to be on time. The aircraft started this morning in Athens, and then it flew to Zakynthos, and then like all the way up here to Corfu, and then it kind of flies back all the way to Athens. Very excited. I've never flown Sky Express before, actually. They have like a fleet of ATRs, Airbus jets. They have become a real competitor in the Greek market in recent years. So yeah, definitely something to look forward to. And I already like them because during the check-in I was able to select a seat for free. I mean, they charge for like extra legroom seats, but for like regular seats you don't have to pay, which is very, very good. Yeah, now it is still an hour to departure, so I'm gonna catch you on board.
Welcome to this flight of Sky Express, the award airline for the second consecutive year for its innovation at the ERA 2024 awards. Our aircraft today is an ATR 42-500 and the flight time to airport of Preveza will be approximately 30 minutes. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Marking along the aisle will guide you to the nearest exit. Your life vest is located underneath your seat. To use it, if necessary, place it over your head and pass the strap around your waist.
Cabin prepare for departure. Thank you.
And we're airborne out of Corfu, starting this turboprop adventure across Greece. Oh, it's really bumpy. The weather is kind of bad here on the west coast. Jesus, yeah. So the past couple of days it has been very rainy around Corfu and like all of the islands up here. So it's unfortunately no view outside. We are on board Sierra X-Ray Tango Echo November. It's an ATR 42500. I think Sky Express has 4 ATR 42500s in their fleet, and they go to like some of the smaller islands around Greece. The passenger load is quite light today. There are only 9 other passengers on the flight, so there's a lot of space, as you can see. Okay. It's very turbulent. This aircraft is close to 28 years old, and the cabin does look a bit used, I would say. You see like the covers are ripped in some places. The seats are a bit dirty, and during takeoff my seat reclined by itself. I don't know. I will try to put it back up. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I think the recline function is kind of broken anyway. It is about a 20-25 minute flight down to the airport of Preveza, so hopefully we'll start our descent soon and then I get some view below the clouds.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our descent towards airport of Preveza.
Cabin crew, Captain Holland.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ionian Airport of Preveza. Please leave your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is switched off. Before leaving the aircraft, please open the bench carefully as indeed objects might fall. Moreover, please remember to check the storage bins and seat pockets for any personal items you find aboard. We would like to thank you for flying with Sky Express, member of ERA, and wish a pleasant afternoon. Goodbye and enjoy your stay.
Crew, you may open the doors.
To Kefalonia, please remain in the aircraft and occupy the seats indicated on your boarding passes. Thank you. Welcome the passengers who joined us at 040 on the Sky Express flight to Kefalonia. We wish you a pleasant flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we shall be ready for takeoff. Please fasten your seatbelts, secure your tray tables, and place your seat back in upright position.
Airborne out of Preveza, runway 24, departed to the west and then turned slightly left towards our next stop, Kefalonia. Absolutely magnificent views after takeoff, but now we're in the clouds again until we start to descend into Kefalonia. Flight time is only like 15-20 minutes, so yeah, should be starting our descent soon actually. We also departed Preveza about 15 minutes early, and it was the same in Corfu. In Corfu we actually even departed 20 minutes early, and then we stood around on the ground in Preveza for like half an hour because we were simply too early. There were 3 people joining the flight in Preveza, and if I counted correctly there are now 11 other passengers on the flight, but given that the ATR has 48 seats, it's still not much. By the way, I also switched to row 5 here because, yeah, as I've mentioned before, the recline of the seat in row 4 is kind of broken, and also row 5 has a nicer window view. Anyway, you should be starting our descent soon. I hope I get a nice view during the approach into Kefalonia, and I'm gonna talk to you on the next flight to Zakynthos. So we landed at Kefalonia Airport. After we slowed down, we suddenly came to a very sudden stop. Then we continued, and then we suddenly stopped again. And now we're standing here on the runway, and apparently there is an issue with the brakes. At least that's what the pilot, the captain said, and we're gonna have to be towed to the apron. I hope that doesn't have any effect on the next flight. That would be a real bummer, but let's just see how it goes. Unexpectedly, welcome to the airport of Kefalonia. So there seems to be a technical issue with the aircraft, probably related to the brakes. They also placed like a box beneath the aircraft to catch some fluid. I hope they can fix it and we can get going again. Otherwise, I'm kind of screwed, because you see, my plan was to connect to Olympic Air in Zakynthos and then to fly to Athens on Olympic Air. But if we get like a 2-hour delay here, I will miss my connection in Zakynthos, and then I am stuck there for 2 days, because there is no more flight at all for the next 2 days. Like, no flight nowhere. So it would mess up with all my plans. Let's just hope we get going again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to inform that flight GQ0402 Zakynthos has a new departure time due to technical inspections. New estimate time of departure is 6 o'clock local time. A new aircraft is departing from Athens. Estimate arrival at Kefalonia at 5:30. New time of departure 6 o'clock local time.
Okay, so the aircraft cannot continue anymore. It will stay here, and a new aircraft is being dispatched from Athens. That means a delay of about 2 hours, 2.5 hours minimum. New departure time is 6 p.m. The problem is my Olympic Air flight in Zakynthos departs at 5:50 p.m., so 10 minutes before 6. So that is even before we get going here, and that means I will miss my flight in Zakynthos. So what I did was I walked up to the counter and explained the situation to the gate agent. The problem is I cannot book a ticket for Zakynthos to Athens on Sky Express anymore. Like, the website doesn't allow it anymore. But she promised she will ask, and maybe I can get a ticket on Sky Express somehow, because otherwise I'll be stuck in Zakynthos for 2 days, because the next flight is in 2 days. It's really a bad situation now. I would have booked Sky Express all the way through, but the website didn't allow that connection like the Sky Express website. Like, I couldn't book it all in one ticket. I would have had to book separate tickets anyway, and then I thought, why not mix it up, you know? Why not choose Olympic in between? That's why I booked Olympic. Should have booked Sky Express. Back airside again. The check-in agent took me outside to the Sky Express office, and I could buy like a new ticket for Zakynthos to Athens there. Cost me €85. It's not too bad, but yeah, could have saved that by directly booking with Sky Express. Yeah, so I'm gonna cancel my Olympic Air ticket, and yeah, then hopefully gonna arrive in Athens on Sky Express at some point tonight. Or I hope at least, because I'm actually not checked in yet. She said she couldn't do this because I was not yet on the list, but hopefully they can check me in at the gate somehow. Yeah, but the whole thing took like only 10 minutes. So went outside, bought a ticket, tried to check in, back through security, all in 10 minutes. Now I'm kind of just waiting for the aircraft to arrive. It has not departed Athens yet, which is not a good sign. But yeah, Sky Express handed out meal vouchers. It had a value of €5, and I just kind of bought like a cheese pie and a drink here in the only store there is. Hope that will keep me going, and yeah, I hope I'm still in time in Athens to get some dinner there somewhere. So yeah, let's just wait here, and I will catch you on the flight to Zakynthos.
Ladies and gentlemen, and we apologize for this delay. The flight time to airport of Zakynthos will be approximately 10 minutes. We wish a pleasant flight.
Cabin crew, prepare for departure.
Make sure that your seatbelts are fastened. The lavatory will be out of use. Thank you for your understanding.
So we are finally airborne out of Kefalonia, departed towards the south on runway 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have started our descent towards airport of Zakynthos. Please make sure...
Yeah, we departed like 3 minutes ago, and they already announced the descent into Zakynthos. Although we're still climbing, flight time is only like 10 minutes. It's really only a short hop, and then I don't know if I can stay on board for the flight to Athens. I have my boarding pass already, so they managed to check me in for the Athens flight in Kefalonia, which is very nice. So maybe I can even stay on board. We'll see.
On behalf of the commander and crew, we We would like to thank you for flying Sky Express, member of PRA, and wish a pleasant night. We regret not arriving on time today, and we apologize for any inconvenience that may have been caused. Goodbye and enjoy your stay.
Κάνανε πιο ωραίο.
Cabin crew, prepare for departure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Athens. We regret that due to turbulence and limited flight time, we did not have the chance to carry out our full service. On behalf of the commander and crew, we would like to thank you for flying Sky Express, member of PRA, and wish a pleasant night. We regret not arriving on time today, and we apologize for any inconvenience. Goodbye and enjoy your stay.
Finally made it to my hotel in central Athens. It's a very simple hotel, but we do have, well, kind of a view. That's nice. What an afternoon that was. I think in the end the flight had like a 3-hour delay, but funny enough, the Olympic Air flight, like my original flight that I had booked, was also delayed by quite a bit, and it actually departed just like 10 minutes ahead of us in Zakynthos and then arrived in Athens like shortly before us. So I would have been delayed either way. In any case, I could never have made the Olympic Air flight in Zakynthos, so it was good that I was able to book that leg from Zakynthos to Athens on Sky Express, and I'm really glad that they were able to book me onto that flight in Kefalonia and also check me in for that flight in Kefalonia. And I have to say, in general, I was also very impressed by the staff in Kefalonia. I mean, of course, it would have been better if there was no technical issue in the first place, but honestly, they dealt with the situation really well, I thought. It started when we entered the gate area, like when we came from the aircraft to the gate area. The gate agent was already standing there handing out transfer boarding passes, like transfer cards, something like that. And then she also promised right away to organize meal vouchers or like food vouchers, and she provided information about new planned departure times. And in general, I thought she was very informative, very organized, and she took care of the passengers really well, including me, because I had that special case with the ticket booking, but she managed that as well. But yeah, also the other passengers, like I saw her walking around the gate area talking to passengers, so she really took great care of passengers, and for what it was, I mean, it was really a good experience. And we are not done with Sky Express, because this was only part 1 of my Turboprop tour. I'm gonna make a cut here, because otherwise the video is getting too long. Leave a comment, let me know what you thought of Sky Express, how they dealt with the situation. Subscribe now, and I will see you tomorrow, or in the video next week. Until then, enjoy your travels.